For a lot of people right now, when we talk about refinancing, we don't want to touch their mortgage that's in first position because it has a nice low rate. And so we look at mortgages in second position or home equity lines of credit. And what I do for my clients is I obviously try to give them the solution, but if I don't have the solution and I know where it is, I will also recommend where they can go to get that solution. I've done that many times. So it's good to talk to a professional who can have access to a lot of things, but even if they don't have what you need, they know where to send you. Another scenario, I had someone who's self-employed and they had not done their taxes, and you're going to have a lot of trouble getting a mortgage if you haven't done your tax. If your taxes aren't up to date, they were behind by a couple of years, but they had a lot of equity in their home and they have an exit strategy. So we were able to use an alternative lender that we try to avoid, but in their case, without taxes filed, we really didn't have any choice. So, and it's going to meet what they need for the short term, and they have an exit strategy. They're going to be selling their house, so they're going to be totally fine, and they still have tons of equity. So in that case, it made sense. I also have access to a company that will refinance your car loans. So if your payment is too high, we can look at reducing that. If you have a corporation and your car loan required you to have a personal guarantee, they can get rid of that personal guarantee. So I'm excited about working with that company to help clients in certain circumstances. And even in a bad case, I can help you honestly within 5 minutes. I can help you know in a terrible case when you need to talk to a bankruptcy trustee, which doesn't mean you'll go bankrupt because they also do consumer proposals. But if there's no equity in your home and it's getting out of control, it's great to face it. It's great to deal with it. And there are people that can help in those situations as well.
Yeah, I loved when you were talking about that, because not everybody thinks of those options, or it becomes to them in their mind like a last resort. But having somebody like you where they can go, they're going to be received with a lot of compassion and empathy, and they're going to have the full menu of options of things that are available. And then they can kind of see what the right fit is for them based on the scenario. So sometimes just like talking about it and getting the right advice is the way to go. So